This is Deliverable 1A by Cadets O'Brien and Varrichione. First, we have our influence diagram. So our end state for the influence diagram is financial situational advice, essentially by giving the soldier an idea of exactly what they're spending and taking in on a monthly basis and what leeway that gives them to do with their money. So on the income side, obviously there's BAH and base pay, which differs based on the soldier's time and service and grade. And then investments, we decided was the third factor in income, which is based on the decisions they've made as far as what to invest in. On the cost side of things, first we have loan payments, which can be car payments or a mortgage on a home if they have a home already, which are both influenced by interest rates depending on the agreement of the exact loan that they got, which is important to understand because a lot of times soldiers will overlook interest rates and how that affects them in the future when investing and taking out loans. Personal expenses is a huge variable which will need soldiers to give an honest answer to when they come into us for advice, because it includes things like groceries and family expenses, and there's really a lot of leeway there, so they'll need to do a lot of introspection to see what they think they're spending on a monthly basis. Taxes are also often overlooked, income and property tax especially. Property tax only applies if they're homeowners, but it could definitely cost them a lot each month if they're not careful. And then lastly, we have the two major decisions that our soldiers are going to make based on our financial advice, which is what to save and how to invest. And both of these should be thought of as costs, because money you're saving you're not using, and therefore you're losing it, at least in the short game. So we want soldiers to be thinking of savings as costs so that they take them more seriously. And the same goes for investments, especially long-term investments like IRAs and TSPs. That's money spent now to be had later, so it's a cost. Lastly, the mechanics of our model. It's going to be based on a series of spreadsheets. This first sheet is the base pay sheet, which uses V and H lookup to use their grade and years of service to cross-reference that with this data to figure out exactly what they're making per month. And then the same goes for the BAH. We have the BAH broken down into area code and rank, and same thing, V and H lookup will be used to identify what a soldier is making in BAH each month, which will help them to decide where they're at financially.